Welcome back, guys, to another episode of FAMcast. We've got episode 22 coming your way. We've got Will, who's finally back.
What's going on, y'all?
After months. So we figured we'd bring it back on the first podcast since he's been gone for so long. And we also have Trey as well.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
So we've got the three of us here today to talk about Paris Games Week, PlayStation specifically, just because they're pretty much the only ones worth mentioning at this point in the week. So let's kick it off with some of the big announcements. We'll just jump right into it. Let's talk about Monster Hunter. Let's kick it off with that. So we got a new announcement trailer there, and I know, Trey, you were specifically excited about this because they showed off a lot of new monsters we hadn't seen before.
Hell yeah. I'm really excited for that.
Because I'm not familiar with the Monster Hunter franchise.
Oh, yeah,
because
right.
I've never played one.
Neither am I.
Okay.
What? Really, Will?
Yeah.
I thought you have.
I'd say, like, the closest thing to that is, like I mentioned before, is Lost Planet. Because one of the monsters in the trailer, it reminded me of a monster from Lost Planet.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. I'd play it, though.
That's going to be sweet. It's just boss fights over and over.
Okay, correction. I've played the demo to the one on DS. I'm not sure what the name of it was. That was the only time I've ever played Monster Hunter.
What was that? Was that Double Cross?
Might have been.
Maybe.
I can't remember. What's the newest one? It's Double Cross, I think. But yeah, this game looks really great. I think it was like 5 or 6, maybe even 8. I'll say 8. Let's call it 8 new monsters that I think I saw in there. At least ones that were unfamiliar to me.
Sure.
I'm excited because I think this is going to be the biggest one they've done yet. I feel like it's actually going to have a story mode in it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. And usually it's just like, you're the hunter, you go out, you make armor, you fight more monsters to get better and better gear. But this one's looking pretty good.
I'm excited for the 4-player co-op.
Oh, yes. That's going to be the best.
That's what's got me most excited, just because since it is my first game, or Monster Hunter game, I'm excited to be able to play with the fam here and get a solid group hunting down some big ass monsters.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be sweet.
And we also got
Baratheons.
the demo announcement, or open beta, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, didn't they announce that at what was that last games thing? Gamescom?
I don't think so, because this one comes out in December.
Oh, maybe I missed that part of it.
With the beta?
Yeah. They've got
what did it say? December 12th?
Yeah, December 12th.
Damn, that's gonna be a busy ass day.
Yeah. That's, like I said, that's a busy day. It's the same day as Dragon Ball.
Same day as Resident Evil.
That's correct. Okay, Capcom.
Right.
All
All right, we see you, Capcom. All right.
Here they go.
Trying to bury your mistakes. We'll put in some some other games up there on the lineup. I appreciate that.
Right. And then speaking of Resident Evil, they also showed off a little bit more gameplay.
Yeah.
I know we actually just talked about the DLC, but they showed off a little bit more, which was kind of unexpected. And the thing that got me most excited, new enemy types.
Oh my gosh, right?
Finally. Like I know we've talked about it probably like 50 times, but that's what really made that game slow down towards the end. Like, the same molded. You got the 3 types, and that's it.
I needed to step that up.
Yep. So now they had, like, I saw some little ones, like even smaller than like the crawlers.
Okay.
And then they also had some like giant dude with like long arms and shit. So I'm hoping there's more than that, but I'm glad to see they're at least mixing it up for the DLC here.
Definitely. Oh my gosh.
Now, do you guys think this is going to be scary or straight action based?
I could see them doing it kind of split, because I know we have 2 DLC packs.
Mm-hmm.
I could see the Chris one being action, and then I could see the Zoe one being horror.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
could
my
agree to
guess.
that. I think the Chris one is going to be split down the middle, just because it's them trying to reboot some stuff.
And I'd be cool with that, because
yeah,
I know
I mean,
that
for sure.
they've got some, like, he's basically hunting down Lucas, so I'm sure they'll have some like jump scares in there, and
Oh, they have to, man. Lucas is
some traps that.
he's a creepy
yeah.
dude.
See, but that's the thing. I'm like, okay, remember, I hate bringing this game up, Resident Evil 6, when you got to Chris's part, it felt like I was playing Call of Duty over the shoulder.
Well, I haven't played 6 yet, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me and Tim are gonna go through it.
Yeah, skip that. It literally feels like Call of Duty over the shoulder, and that's why I'm like kind of worried. I'm like, how is this gonna be? You know, but it's a first person. It's first person, so this might be a little bit different. But I'm still gonna try it because I love Resident Evil 7. So
Right.
It wasn't a bad game.
That was a great
not
game.
at all.
Oh, it was awesome.
Then moving right along, I'm trying to think what the next one they showed. I don't think I'll be able to do it in order. But the last trailer I watched was Detroit.
Oh yeah, dude. It was much different from the first time they showed it at E3, right?
Right. Yeah. So the first one when we saw it at E3, which wasn't, I believe they announced it 2 E3s ago, which we didn't really see a whole lot other than it was more of like a Heavy Rain type game.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that trailer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thought it was Heavy Rain at first, and I was like, ugh.
Right. Then this past year at E3, they showed us a little bit more about what it was about. And it seemed to be like an android revolution kind of thing, to where like they're becoming sentient,
The
they're
robot
tired of
uprising.
taking people's shit, right? And this time it was completely different, to where it was like a guy, like a single dad that hired this android to basically be a stay-at-home mom kind of thing, like take care of the kid, do the housework. But then there's like a domestic violence kind of thing to it that was like really unsettling.
Yeah.
So I think there's going to be some pretty tough choices to make in this one. I know for the charity stream this past weekend, we just got done playing Heavy Dawn.
Heavy Dawn.
Mixing up the two games there, Until Dawn. And that was a lot of fun to play as a group because we actually like paused the game and had discussions about like what we needed to do. So I'd love to do a group playthrough of Detroit here.
Yeah, that'd be
That
sweet.
game is gonna be the shit.
Right.
I was looking. I was like, oh dang. Is he gonna kill that girl?
Right.
Or is that man? See, hold on. He didn't kill her.
I think-
you know how they chop up stuff.
Yeah, I think that one
But
scenario
my
that he
thing
did.
is, what'd you say?
I think like that one scenario that I think he did, but then they like kind of
Yeah.
rewound it and like showed you the options of, oh, well, you could do this or this.
Right, because he's walking up the stairs with the belt,
Which we've all dealt with growing
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I don't care what nobody
Yeah,
say.
definitely been there.
and then they cut to the outside of the house and the girl's screaming, and then they cut back and like the dude's crying and he's like laying the girl in bed and her eyes are open but she's like not moving, she's not crying, she's not saying anything. So yeah, I think there is like an outcome to where she did die.
This is your fault.
Yeah, and then he like gets mad. So I don't. He's definitely like, this dude is messed up in the head. Like
For sure.
he's probably an alcoholic. He's pissed that his wife ran off with some other dude.
See, or what if one of the robots killed his wife?
Yeah, that could
Could
be.
be.
Oh yeah, because that was one of the things. She gives the robot the key. She opens up the box and there's a picture of the mom, or I think someone
Somebody's
killed.
head was off.
Yeah,
That's all
someone
I
killed the
remember.
previous robot, and then she was like, "He's gonna kill you just like the last you." So
Oh,
basically,
yeah.
he's
Yeah, I
he's
didn't
done
think
that
about
shit
that.
before. So yeah, these people don't appreciate these robots, and they're gonna pay
Right.
for it.
Rude.
Yeah, people are gonna get killed.
He's trying to help you out, make your life a little easier, but you're yelling at him and beating him and stuff. Like that's messed
Right.
up, dog.
It's gonna turn into iRobot.
I
I hope not, but yeah, I could see that happening.
forgot about that movie. But yeah, I'm excited. I like story-based games like that, especially when you kind of get to pick the outcome.
Yeah, you could like mold
So-
it into your own.
For sure. And
That's
it,
gonna be really
it
cool.
has that replayability too. Like you can sit down with a new group of people and just play it a completely different way.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
What else did we have?
When's the release date on that though?
That one, I think they just said 2018. I
I
don't
think
even
it's just
think they gave like a. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here. Let's get into Spider-Man.
Oh, of course. I'm wearing all my Spider-Man garb right now.
Right. So that was pretty big because they not only showed off or they confirmed some other villains, but they also confirmed being able to play as different characters too.
Yeah.
So I know we didn't get a release date that I know we were all hoping for, other
Been
than
waiting.
2018.
Been waiting since they showed it at E3.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a huge surprise.
God, man. Just give us a date. Give me like a rough estimate.
Well,
Don't say
keep in
2018.
mind-
We know it's going to be 2018.
We got PSX, so
True.
Fingers crossed.
True.
Hopefully we get that
Oh,
date.
man. Both my fingers are crossed right now.
yeah, I'm hoping February. I'm hoping it's at least first quarter of 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep pumping out these exclusives, man. Like PlayStation's killing it. They might not have the most powerful console anymore now that the Scorpio's about to come out, but it doesn't matter because they still have the exclusives.
It's got the games,
That's a
man.
fact.
Right.
Ain't no Street Fighter on Xbox.
Nope.
And then the characters they confirmed you could play as were Peter, Miles Morales, and Mary Jane, correct?
They didn't say Miles Morales exactly, but they were like, "You'll have to play to find out." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Well, obviously it's going to be Miles
know
Morales."
Okay.
playable.
Come on now.
Right. You're showing them off in both trailers now. Like we're not supposed to know that.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like a multiple storyline kind of a game.
That'd be cool.
So,
Like to
like,
where
you're not
like
gonna
you
be
play it in
dealing with-
chapters.
Yeah, so you're not going to be dealing with just Peter Parker.
Peter?
Yeah. It's going to like branch off and like different chapters are going to be different characters.
I'm interested to see how they let you play as Mary Jane because that does not sound exciting.
What you gonna do? Run down the street with a textbook?
Right,
Right.
get attacked by a villain and get saved by someone else playing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Like,
I would not be interested in that.
no.
I mean, okay, I will say this: if you could play as Miles, which you know we're gonna be able to do, hopefully they mention Prowler because after all, that is his uncle.
Oh,
so
yeah. You know they're going
just
to.
mention him.
You
And
know they're going to.
what would we read today? Multiple like other characters you could play with. I just have a theory that I just thinking. This is just me going off top of my head. That what if Venom? You could play as Venom. Like, why not? He's already going to be swinging through New York City, so why not?
I don't think so. I think he's going to
Why
be one of the villains you fight. I don't think you'd be able to play as him.
I don't know. I just really think that you'd be able to play as Venom. That's just me.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I know
I'll
they
let you have
did
that
say
thing.
like this is supposed to be like a really big game. Like they said, there's going to be like over 10 different villains. I think I saw that in like some interview. Like there's basically a bunch, not just is it Mr. Negative?
Yep.
Is that his name?
Yep.
Not just him. I know we've got Shocker. We have
They kind of showed
Fisk.
Kingpin. Yeah.
Fit. Oh.
Sorry,
Kingpin.
yeah, Kingpin. And then we got
Round body.
Osborn was on there too, but we don't know if he's. I mean, he would have to be Green Goblin, right? Like they wouldn't.
He's.
I need to go back and watch the trailer. I don't know if he was like looking like mad extra pruny. So if he was, I'm like, okay, no.
Well, he was running for like president or something like that.
Oh no, it said re-election for mayor.
Oh, okay.
But my thing was, I was like, if he's old, I wonder if they're gonna mention Harry. But I wonder if Harry's the Hobgoblin at that time.
True.
So I don't know.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
I would
that'd be
like to see that. Just throw everybody in there. Screw
Right.
it.
Like, why not?
Scorpion, Rhino, Shocker,
Well,
Electro.
yeah, we already
Throw
know
'em in.
Shocker's in there. They showed
Yeah,
him in the
yeah,
trailer.
Yeah.
Just put everybody in.
Sinister Six.
Vulture, Carnage. Just remake Spider-Man 64.
Right. Do Spider-Man 2 to make it better.
Right.
Best Spider-Man game. Or what was that? Ultimate Spider-Man? That was a good one too.
Yeah, I remember playing that over at your place.
That was one on PS2, right?
Yes.
GameCube.
And
I
GameCube,
think.
yeah.
Was it cell shaded
Yep.
when you're playing as Peter as a kid?
It was based off the one off of the MTV Spider-Man show.
Yeah,
if you
you could
remember
play as Venom in that game.
Yep.
I love
That was
that
a good
game.
one. That game was so good.
Yeah,
I'd say it was my favorite. Like it beat Spider-Man 2 for me.
Yeah,
Just because
between Spider-Man 2 and that, yeah.
just because it was more of like the actual like, comic book style.
Yeah, that's why I
And-
liked it.
Yeah. It was good.
Shattered Dimensions was kind of cool too. They had like the 4 different kind of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I didn't get to play it, but I remember that one.
It wasn't like the greatest game, but it was just cool that like each Spider-Man you played as had a different kind of play style to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Noir was like a stealth-based one, and I don't know.
Maybe that's what we'll get as like DLC or something like Spider-Verse
Right.
Chronicles or something as a DLC. I don't know. But I hope they put in like multiple suits. That's like a staple in Spider-Man games.
What suits are you hoping to see? Minus black suit Spidey. 'cause
Minus
you know
Black
that's
Suit
gonna happen.
Spidey. Future Foundation Spider-Man, the all white and black. That's a good
Okay.
one. I'd like to see Superior Spider-Man. That'd be dope.
Okay.
And then, of course, since the new movies are coming out with Spider-Man, I think they're going to show off the new Iron Spider suit that they showed off at the end of the movie. And then, of course, they're going to throw in the movie, like, regular Peter Parker suit.
I'd like to see the ones that you've mentioned. Spidey Unlimited, because I want him with the cape.
Yeah, get Miguel
Captain
in there.
Universe. Spider-Man 2099. And...
Wait.
Oh, yeah. Ben Riley. Put him in there. And the Scarlet Spider. Both of them.
That's the same person.
No. The other one.
Scarlet Spider and
Because
the other one.
I'll
I
have
don't know
to show you
which
the
one.
picture.
Which one
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed me.
Those two I want in there.
Okay, that'd be good. Like classic Scarlet Spider or like new age classic Spider?
New Age. Because remember the old one, he
Or
was wearing
Scarlet
that blue hoodie.
Yeah, the old one. I like the old one.
Yeah, I
It was
like
very
the old one.
90s. The new one's dope too because it's like,
I like the
that
new
black
one.
and red.
I like
That's
that.
dope. Of course, Miles is going to be in there, so we can't really say, oh, I want the Miles Morales costume in there.
What a cop out if they like let you play as Peter still, but it was like a Miles Morales skin, and
I
they
would
just
be
like
so
still,
pissed.
they still didn't let you
I'd
play
take
as
it
him.
back
They
to the
didn't change his
store.
voice or nothing.
Oh, right, yeah, they wouldn't change his voice. It would just be like, oh, I get to use Miles' suit, and we're just not going to let you play as him.
I'd
They
take
just
it.
want to like half-ass it.
I would take it back to
I'll
the
be
store so
pissed.
fast, dude. Oh man, that would piss
What
me
is
off.
this?
Right. I really hope that this game paves the way for better superhero games.
I hope
Well,
so.
remember they got that, what is it, the Avengers game?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Square Enix.
The
Yeah.
Square Enix one. Mm-hmm.
Like-
They ain't said nothing about that yet.
Nothing.
That Guardians of the Galaxy game, or was that the Telltale game?
That was the
Telltale,
Telltale
yeah.
one.
Okay. So the big one's still that Avengers one.
Right, because they only showed like a teaser, and like just the teaser alone, like they don't even have to put anything with it. They just showed like the hammer, the shield. That alone, just like that was enough to get excited.
I want to know more about that game.
Right, like we have no idea what it plays like. Nothing. When was that? That was like a year ago.
It
Something
was
like
a
that.
minute.
It's
Yeah, it was
been a
a while
while
ago.
and just no news on it.
It's unfortunate.
Who knows? Maybe they'll make it a PlayStation exclusive like everything else anymore.
Maybe it'll be
Yeah.
at PSX because that's New York. You know, we all know how
Yeah.
much New York loves superheroes, so
We'll see. That'd
we'll
be
see.
cool.
You said Square Enix?
Yeah,
Let's be real. Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Yeah.
that's a myth. So, who knows if they're going to mention this game.
right. We'll see. What were some other
Yeah.
games that we saw?
Last of Us 2.
Oh yeah, Last of Us 2.
I think that was one of the most surprising trailers. Not the fact that we saw it. I mean, like, that's one of their like flagship games at this
Uh-huh.
point. One of the ones that everyone's most excited for. But I just didn't expect that trailer.
Oh, me
Um,
neither.
As far as like it didn't relate to Ellie
Mm-hmm.
or anyone from the previous game, at least as far as I'm aware of. It looked
No,
like
it
new
didn't.
people altogether. Because they first showed it off, and I'm like, okay, Sony Interactive, sweet. And I started playing it. I'm like, wait, we haven't seen anything from Kojima in a while.
Right,
They
and it's
showing off
Europe.
new Death Stranding stuff?
No.
Mm-mm. That's what I thought at first.
Nothing. I was hoping, but we didn't hear nothing.
Right. So I was like, oh, sweet. But then they started showing it. I'm like, it doesn't seem to like fit the feel of Death Stranding. But yeah, I didn't know what it was until the end there.
It kind of did. Like when she pulled the knife out and like pointed to that chick's belly, I was like, oh, it's the babies. It's got to be Death Stranding. Something about the babies. It's weird. It's getting weird, and it's pretty dark, and it looks hyper realistic. That's totally Kojima. But
It was interesting how violent the trailer got.
oh yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, it was really intense. I'm kind of surprised that they went that extreme. Like they hanged a girl like right in the trailer, like right away. Like I was at work, I'm just watching this on a call with some lady, and I'm just like, whoa, what's going on? Like that's just nothing you see in a trailer really.
Right.
And then they beat that girl's arm with a hammer. They don't like turn the camera away or just show it in the shadows. No, you're like focused right on this girl as she's getting her arm broke.
yeah, that was
That was brutal.
intense.
I mean, granted the the Last of Us, I mean, was pretty
Oh, when his daughter died,
right,
I was like, dude, what is this?
right.
Well, yeah, I still got to play that. What is it? The prequel to it? That DLC they made for it?
Yeah, we never went through that.
Yeah, we should, man. We should knock that
that'd be
out.
Cool.
I still need to beat it. I haven't beat The Last of Us yet.
Oh, that's a good one. You got to.
I got stuck at a part. I was in some spot with Ellie, and monsters were coming at me. I remember there was a lot of snow. I was stuck in that area.
Oh, okay. I think I remember that
It
part.
got tough at some points, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was intense.
Great
What else we
game.
got? Oh, we got Sucker Punch's new game.
Oh,
Ghost
yeah.
of Tsushima.
I think that was probably the highlight for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Of course.
Like it, because
We know
that
those
was
guys
the
now,
only.
right?
That was pretty much the only one that was brand new. Like everything else was a trailer for things that we had seen before. Basically, like either new content or new trailers for it. But this was a brand new announced game.
Guacamelee 2 was new. Spelunky 2 is new. Come on, Trevor. You can't leave those out.
Oh well,
How do you say it?
My bad.
Ghost of
Tsushima, I think.
Tsushima. Yeah,
on
I
now.
think that's right.
You want to play Tsushima or Spelunky?
Oh, you know damn well I'm going to play Tsushima.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because even then, like they showed off like a lot of footage for it, but we don't really know like what the context is behind it, what kind of game it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
interesting. I'm hoping the Sucker Punch guys decided to put us in a game somewhere. Maybe we're like an
Right.
NPC, like a horse named Trey. That'd be awesome.
And we were talking about this. I don't know if you guys, in case you haven't listened to our E3 podcast, we actually randomly sat down with the some of the head guys at Sucker Punch when we were getting food at a food truck at E3.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, you guys can sit here." We're just chatting up, talking about what games we liked so far, and what we did. We were talking about streaming and our podcasts and stuff. They're like, "Oh, so we ask them, so what do you guys do?" Like, "Oh, we work for Sucker Punch." And we're like, "Oh shit, like that's awesome." And we started talking to them a little bit more about like what they do, and oh, we love Infamous, things like that. Like, so what do you guys do at Sucker Punch? And the one guy's like, "Oh, I'm the the lead artist," and I don't remember their exact titles, but then they go over to, they're like, "And this guy's the CEO," and we're like, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was
And
awesome.
It was just like a real down to earth conversation. Like they were just really cool guys. They weren't stuck up or anything. Like, oh, we can't talk to these fucking peasants.
I have
You know,
appointments. I have to get to, okay?
Right.
Excuse
they-
me.
They were super chill. They're like, "Hey, let me buy you guys a beer," and we just sat there and drank with them and talked about the game industry. It was super
Yeah,
cool.
it was really
Oh,
cool.
man, I wish I was there.
Next
Next
year,
year,
man.
man.
I was in confinement. But I'm intrigued. Any game that has to do with feudal Japan, anything, I don't give a damn. I'm hooked. Neo
Oh.
is already one of my favorite games of this year, so that automatically got my attention grabbed right there.
For sure, dude. I love that
Still
stuff.
need to play that.
I know.
Still
I'm
need to
going
play
to.
Neo.
It comes out on PC. This week sometime? Is it next week
Oh,
or this
wow.
I
week?
believe so. Yeah,
Nice.
with I think it's got everything in it. So
Yeah, so I'll be picking that up. Maybe we'll see.
pick that up.
Yeah, that's definitely one from. I mean, not only because it's feudal Japan, but Sucker Punch always knocks games out of the park.
Oh man, all the games are always so like groundbreaking graphics wise.
Yeah.
It's
so
almost like
polished,
Naughty
too.
Dog in a way, because like Naughty Dog, you look at Uncharted on PS3, and it was just like we had no idea this console had that much power behind it. And then PS4
Right.
came along, and then they came with Uncharted 4, and you're like, well, damn, I stand corrected. And now we
Well-
have the Ghost of Tsushima, and it's like, wow, yeah, Sucker Punch is knocking it out of the park for sure. And I can
Right.
guarantee you the gameplay is going to be really fun, because the Infamous gameplay was amazing. So I'm very
That's right. Open world.
Open world. I imagine it's going to be some pretty intense action sequences.
For sure.
I hope they don't make that sloppy. Like I hope it's unique, because like if you have an open world game, they tend to copy and paste a lot of stuff. So I hope it's brand new, fresh, because you could do a lot with this, especially with that era. You could do a lot.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, no doubt. I wonder if they're going to do some kind of like fantasy twist to it. I don't know.
You know what? I was kind of thinking about that because I know I was talking about the logo earlier before we even started the podcast. Just like how clean the logo looked and how sweet it was, but it, like, you can tell it has like the traditional like kind of brush stroke almost look to it, but it looks a little like cleaner. Almost, it has a modern twist to it, like a modern twist on an old school style.
Right.
So I'm wondering, like, are they going to add some sort of like you mentioned, some fantasy elements in it, or what it'll be?
Some futurism,
because it's got to have some sort of draw to it. You know, it can't just be like, you know, samurais in feudal Japan. Like, there's gonna be some
I'd
hook
play it
to it,
even if it was just that.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, that would be fucking awesome regardless. I mean,
hell yeah,
samurais.
But they haven't even done a game like that. Just straight nothing but samurais. Because, you know.
What do you mean, dude? For Honor, they did that in For Honor.
Man, that game is cheeks.
Yeah.
I hate For Honor. But see, like, when you think about like the big feudal Japan games, you know, of course, Neo, Onimusha, Tenshu. They had a lot of element stuff in there, but I wouldn't mind a straight, no magic, no BS game like that. Just straight samurais. I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't mind it at all. What else was on the list? We had actually, you know what? I kind of want to talk about what we didn't see and what we wanted to see on there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we have enough time for that, but let's get started.
So I won't say Capcom was absent, but you know, we've got Arcade Edition coming out. I would like to see a trailer for that.
We did
a better trailer. Wait.
Okay.
Just give me like the season 3 pass. Like, give us the first character. I want to see that.
Scott.
I know Maximilian was talking about Devil May Cry, and that'd be cool. Yes. I know I talk about not liking the new Dante, or Dante as he says, but it'd be cool to have another Devil May Cry game. Yeah, give us a trailer, a new trailer, some kind of update on Shenmue and Final Fantasy VII, please.
Yeah, because they made a DMC however many years ago, like, oh, it's a reboot. Making it seem like you're gonna, you know, not just make the one game, you're gonna keep making more games.
Right.
How many years? It's been what, 4 or 5 years?
Has it been 5? Because that came out on 360.
Right.
Yeah, they need to go more.
It was one of the later 360 games on there.
Oh wait, I forgot Destiny 2. There's a Destiny 2 trailer. Osiris looks badass. I'm looking forward to it. But that's about it. That's all I can say about it, because there wasn't really much shown, I guess, or I didn't really do a deep dive of what was all in the trailer, but it looks cool. Osiris looks awesome.
Yeah, I know. I never got around to doing the current raid, so I'd like some new content. Maybe I'm not a solo Destiny player, so maybe once everyone else gets back on for the DLC, I'll be able to jump back on too.
That'll be good.
You guys aren't getting bored of that game right now, are you?
I haven't played in weeks.
I mean, I haven't touched it in a couple weeks. But yeah.
When I tell you about that Destiny, I'm Halo, man. I don't. Nah.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. Like, there's also been a lot of other stuff coming out too. That's been keeping us busy, especially like now that Mario's out.
Oh, I'm good. I'm set on Mario.
Yeah, that's gonna be my game until Battlefront 2 comes out.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's only 3 weeks away.
Yes, sir. I cannot wait.
Oh wait, I was gonna say they showed a Star Wars trailer and a Ace Combat trailer, a really short one, but that's it. Oh, and a Bloodborne 2. I wish they would have showed Bloodborne
I've
2.
Seen. Yeah.
I wish they would have shown Bloodborne, but I know they're working on another Armored Core, right?
Yep.
So that's exciting. I wish I would have seen something about that, but maybe that'll be TGS next year. Who knows? What about you guys? Is there anything you can think of that you'd want to see?
I mean, for me, I wanted to see someone from Kojima. Like, I knew it was a long shot, but I'm just... I don't know. I've said it plenty of times. I'm just fucking ready for that game.
Oh, dude. Yeah, same here. It's going to be great.
Like, if I had a PS4 Pro and they were like, okay, once you put a game in here, that's the only game you can ever play on your PS4 Pro. Death Stranding.
Easily.
I don't even know anything about it. I don't care. It's Kojima.
That's your one game?
That's my one game. I don't care. It's going to be good.
Oh, you know what I didn't talk about either?
What?
The Shadow of Colossus HD Remake 2, or whatever you want to call it. Wow.
Had no clue that was even in the works because I've been going for so long. But
Yeah.
I definitely want to play.
Yeah, that looked amazing.
Yeah, it looked good.
They shouldn't even came out with that HD remake that they came out with like last year or earlier this year. They should have just came out with this one.
I'm surprised they didn't redo Eco.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the one on the PS3 that they made that 2-pack on. They released both of those on PS3. It would have been nice, but
Yeah.
I'm excited that this isn't just like an upscale. It's actually like a remake from the ground up, which I know me and Tim talked about a couple weeks ago. But I'm excited. I don't know if I told you yet, but I've never played Shadow of the Colossus.
Dude, we gotta get on.
Right.
Now's the time.
So yeah, I'm excited. So since that comes out in February, that's kind of my deadline because that's when I want to have my PS4 Pro by.
Okay.
Because I don't want to play it without a Pro. Like if I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna play it as best I can. 4K, 60 FPS, everything.
You're gonna be in for a treat. That game is good.
It's amazing.
I'm excited, man.
Man,
I can't think of
bring
anything
back
else.
Apex Skate.
Oh yeah. Good. I remember we
Just
thought
random.
that Ghost of Tsushima was gonna be Onimusha or Tenchi.
Bro, I was hoping
Uh-huh.
I read before I left that Capcom they were talking about doing the Onimusha reboot, but you know how that is.
Mhm.
I don't know. I want it though.
That'd be
For
nice.
sure. Definitely want it.
I think other than like they had a bunch of like small indie games and some of them look cool, like that concrete, what was it, Concrete Genie or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean that looked kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like there are a few small indie games that looked like, if anything, I always like seeing indie games that are unique, like something that hasn't been done before. It might not be up my alley, but I like people that are taking risks and trying to do something that hasn't been done
For sure,
before.
man.
But yeah, I can't really think of anything else. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty much all the big trailers.
Yeah, for the most part. They had like Guacamelee too, but I think that's the last trailer they showed at the beginning. Or last trailer they showed at the beginning. The only trailer they showed at the beginning that was like an indie game. But
Right.
other than that,
Oh,
I mean, that's about it.
They showed God of War.
Yeah.
But it was like 2 minutes of like new gameplay, but nothing else really.
Yeah,
I would have
nothing
liked to
really.
see maybe like a story trailer or at least a release date.
That would have been nice.
But I don't know. I feel like it's so tough to have Paris Games Week and PSX so close to each other because they're probably like trying to divide. Like instead of one of those two conferences being really big, we're probably gonna have two conferences that are kind of like meh.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're splitting their announcements between the two.
That's okay. I think we're gonna get most of the American centric titles at PSX, maybe.
Yeah, I'm hoping for. I mean, they already have so much like on the horizon that they have coming out. So I don't even know if we're going to see too many new IPs, but maybe we'll get some more like solid dates on some of the big ones they've announced.
True that.
Because a lot of the stuff that they've already announced is already a ways out. Like Death Stranding's a ways out. Kingdom Hearts is next year. Final Fantasy is still a ways out.
I'm
this
just gonna
Ghost of-
say Red Dead 2, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Man, it'd definitely be nice to see some of that too.
Oh yeah, that's coming out. That's coming out in spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to see something. So I'm
Oh,
seeing,
yeah.
I'm thinking PSX is gonna be where it's at, because they are partnered with Sony for this one.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, one thing to bring it full circle here, since we started with Monster Hunter, one thing we didn't touch on was the PlayStation exclusive DLC with Horizon
No.
Zero Dawn.
Yeah, and Horizon Zero Dawn just got DLC too. So
Yeah, Frozen World.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah,
Aloy.
One more reason to pick it up on PS4 instead of Xbox.
Yep. I mean, I'm gonna pick it up on PS4 no matter what. But
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But that's also the only place you can play the demo or the open
Yep.
beta, whatever they're calling it. So regardless, I mean, PS4 is really the
They're the
system
ones.
to
They're
buy
the ones booming right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I told you, like I don't even remember the last time I picked up my Xbox and played it.
Right.
It's collecting dust. It's like I want to play it, but Microsoft, I need you to make me play my Xbox. So
So let's wrap it up with that then, because I know we talked about, if we're going to discuss anyone else in this podcast right before we started to record, because we mentioned Microsoft. We're like, well, there's not really much to mention other than PUBG.
PUBG got a release date. Woo!
I mean, they got that at $29.99 coming out in December. All
December
right.
12th.
So I'll still buy it on PC. It'll be on a Steam sale, and I'll get it on there.
Because I want to play it. I've never played it.
Yeah. And I guess that's the only part that is tough. With a game like this, I think it's going to be more accessible to console players.
Yeah.
But also, most of the people that I would play with already have it on PC, like 80%. So it's like I have to get it on PC. I don't really have a choice. But I'm sure I know Tim will pick it up on console just because that's something Tim would do. But yeah, with that being said, I don't think Microsoft really brought anything. We might get some more announcements later this week. But really the main focus of this was talking about how or talking about the PlayStation announcements from Paris Games Week.
Yep,
But there is one thing. I want to get your guys' opinion on this.
Okay.
So, how do you guys feel about that $60 month renting free game or pre-owned games from GameStop? How do you feel about that?
I think that may be another topic for another episode.
I just know that I'm intrigued and I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah,
that's all I want to say. I just wanted to know.
We need to make a video on that here soon. So in case you guys haven't heard, just to touch on it real briefly, 60 games or $60 gets you 6 months of unlimited pre-owned games from GameStop. So basically, they're going back 15 years and turning it into Blockbuster now.
You can't beat that.
I will say it sounds like it. Never mind. We'll get into it in the video. It sounds like a good deal, but I don't think it's going to be good in the long run.
I literally have 80 seconds left to record.
Okay, so Trey's running out of hard drive space, so we're going to cut this one short. But welcome Will back. Glad to have him back on some more videos. You'll definitely see a lot more from him, especially in the FGC community. So we'll get him on the stream as well. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you check us out on
FGC
YouTube.
Community.
What did I say?
FGC community. It's fighting game community.
Oh,
but
sorry.
Good. 30 seconds.
Wait, way to
up.
correct me. Now I'm gonna go really slow just so you run out
my
of hard
God.
drives.
25 seconds. 20.
All right.
19. 18.
Let me do my wrap up. So make sure you check us out on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. We stream all throughout the week, so check us out. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys next week.